I'm wearing a cowboy hat, some high heels, and a striped thong.
Amen.
Facts.
So what?
Cory Holcomb.
Mm-hmm.
Cory Holcomb.
There's a video of him talking about a 5-year-old girl and
What?
calling her a whore.
Oh,
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah.
Is there a
I'm
video
not.
of Cory Holcomb talking about a 5-year-old girl calling her a whore?
Yeah.
Yo.
Let me put that in there. Here's the thing, and it's not. People know. I've said for years that Cory Holcomb is a piece of work. He is an insecure man who is not happy with where he is in his career, and he has. Sometimes people don't get where they need to get in their career, and they deserve it. He's not one of those people. He's had every opportunity known to man. You was they shucking job nigga. You was everything. You played a pimp. You was on Black Jesus. You was out here doing all this shit. You was on Wildin' Out. You was all this shit. You know, all these opportunities you had, and you wind up.
Didn't you say Corey was in something crazy called Watermelon Man?
Yes, he was in a movie called The Watermelon Heist.
The Watermelon Heist.
Real talk. That's his first movie he ever appeared in. And when I say the most buffoonish...
Hey, man, what's the problem?
Your name here, sir. Your first name?
What? That's my name, Nigga Brown.
God damn.
This is Corey.
That's why Corey's so mad. Because they did it to him. Oh, man, yo, we should feel bad. He hurt.
Son, he
They did it to him, yo.
Yo, he probably fresh out in L.A. They're like, look, we got a role for you.
He was all wide-eyed and shit. He's like, please, call me nigga. Corey been abused, yo. We not taking that into account, his trauma, yo. Is it some Backdoria in here? Because they saying they said he was buck dancing and LGBT.
Son, that I can't. I never really watched the movie.
Ma'am, it's after 10:30 in the evening. Now, this line is for emergencies only. You got paperwork questions, you call back tomorrow, okay?
I seen you around. You Billy Baker's boy, ain't you?
Who's this?
You don't know me. I know you, though. You got a girlfriend?
Well, maybe. What you wearing?
Look pretty Fulgarian to me.
Pretty Backdorian to us.
Now, I'm not saying that's his voice or whatever, but he playing that part.
He playing that role.
He ain't put on a dress, but you damn sure flirting.
In a movie called The Watermelon Heist.
But that's not, he ain't had to touch nobody.
No, that's mad niggerish, though. That's like...
The Watermelon Heist?
The Watermelon Heist? Nigga, that's Conan to the nth degree.
It's like a great movie, man.
What?
I'm wearing a cowboy hat, some high heels, and a striped thong.
Ooh.
Yo, this shit ain't right.
This
what happened to him.
Okay, we get it now.
This what happened to him.
We get it now. He's
scarred. Who knows what they did to him during the filming of this?
Why do we... In the back.
Who knows?
In the back trailer.
Who knows?
Nah,
and it haunts him every
don't
day.
say that, man. Allegedly, we don't know. He playing. We just
like, I'm joking. I'm not saying that this makes Corey gay or Backdoria. No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he obviously had some experiences when he first came to Hollywood.
Right.
And he was willing to do stuff he not willing to do now, and he feel real bad about it. Get over it, man.
And he want to keep it on the low.
They caught you when you first showed up. You know better now.
Son,
right?
I've never heard anybody mention this but us. The name of the movie is called The Watermelon Heist. I'm going to tell y'all now, if you watch it, it's going to set us as black folks back about 100 years.
No, it's not.
It's one of those... What?
It's going to set us back about 90 minutes. That's how long it is.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is that Corey? Is that Corey on his belly?
I don't wait. We have
the
to
courthouse coffin?
Son, wait a minute, son. I don't know.
Belly? What happened to him, yo? Why is
what's this nigga ass in there?
Right? What's happened? I'm telling you, this what happened to Corey. Somebody did it to him.
Allegedly.
Yo, feel bad for Corey, yo. Understand where he coming from, yo. Feel for him, man. Look at him. Look how they got. God damn, yo.
So you like this shit? So,
I don't like this shit, nigga. This is wrong.
This is terrible. Hey man, this is nothing.
I feel you. That's why every show is Backdoria.
It's Backdoria and the people.
I get it. See how they did him. Anyway, back to now this lady's gonna judge Corey after all this shit he went through.
Right, early on.
Now understand his trauma.
Right.
And this is all because of your court. You can't blame no women for that. Can't blame black women for that. All of that is you. 30 years later, 35 years later, you've been doing stand-up. You still running around here talking about bitches with stinky pussies. Never mind the fact that if every time you deal with a bitch and her pussy stink, it's got to be you, nigga. You fucking up bitches' pH balance. I've never seen a nigga complain so much about stinky pussy and not think 30 years later, maybe I'm the nigga that's making the pussy stink. Okay? So you're not even the nigga that can get bitches and you're still paying for abortions.
Now, before we even get into Corey, let's talk about Yamanika. Because people love to say she goes off at the mouth. They say she's loud. They say she's confrontational. They say she's too much. And historically, she has always been contentious. She's clashed with comedy legends, notably Patrice O'Neal, and she's never been afraid to speak in rooms where most comedians shrink.
I believe a man wants someone that's going to support him, a female that's going to support him and be there and be the woman to, like you are,
Female
with him.
perspective.
No. I'm just saying. No, I don't think it's female perspective. Like you're there for him, okay, supporting him, taking his shit and whatever he does, and he takes your shit. That's the type of relationship I'm talking about. He can call you a bitch, a cunt, and you're not gonna fucking jump on his ass.
Stop the pressure. Don't let me have to turn your mic off when I'm saying this, right? Hold up. Stop the pressures. All right. This motherfucker, this Porsche is better than this motherfucker's car. Even though I want to drive his car too. I know I got a better thing that I know what he wants my shit. My shit's more valuable. He don't know that his shit's just as valuable, but I'm going to treat him like it ain't.
Well, it sounds like you need to teach these men to have better self-esteem.
But if that was the case, who'd be stuck if guys finally figured it out?
We would.
Exactly.
So when Yamanika goes hard on somebody,
she ain't winning with Patrice though.
Huh?
She ain't winning with Patrice.
Yeah, because Patrice a different animal, yo.
Absolutely.
He's an actual philosopher and a thinker.
Yes.
Corey kind of pretend to be. And he's funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
But he's not a thing. He's regurgitating things.
Yeah. Patrice is one of the great debaters.
Yeah, right. He could have been a straight up debater. Yeah.
And he gonna come with it, and he's funny.
And he's funny on top of it. Yeah. That's his whole comedy style was a debate.
So what you trying to say, that Corey is a pseudo Patrice O'Neal?
No, I mean, I've even heard Corey say that he felt more relaxed with his takes after seeing Patrice go hard.
I heard that. I heard those quotes.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's heard some of the shit Patrice say. But the difference is Patrice really thought this shit out.
Yeah.
He got a whole, he's considering, it's not like he's completely discrediting the other person's argument or even the woman's point of view. But he's got a counter to that. It's like it's more worked out mentally.
And he gonna critique it and break it down and give it to you.
Yeah. Definitely. Just a different type of mind. His mind works a little bit different. Yeah. And not saying that by now Patrice would have put his foot in his mouth by now.
Probably.
But it was just a different animal and
a different time.
And a different freaking time. And Yamanika's going to make a big point about Corey not wanting to evolve. And that's part of his downfall, him wanting to, you still run the same jokes or the same point of view.
Right.
If you still feel the same way you do at 60 that you felt at 20 and 30,
right?
You wasted a whole lot of years.
Random outrage. There's history behind that energy. And this episode, she wasn't playing.
Never mind the fact, you still doing material about paying for abortions. Never mind the fact that you get an abortion pill now for about $5.
Oh, what's this? This might be the 5-year-old.
I think this is it.
5-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Let me hear it. Turn that shit up.
This past weekend, I saw this little girl. She had a Welch's grape juice bottle in her mouth. And she was about 5. She had the whole bottle, as far as it'll go, just sucking on it, walking with her mama. Somebody said, get that out her mouth. When they took it out her mouth, that baby said, You know when she stopped crying? When a man picked her up and put her in her lap and started bouncing with it. Then she stopped crying and was looking like this. I said, that's a whore.
Or it's a kid.
That's a little whore.
Who wanted soda.
And everybody will say, Corey, what are you talking about? Corey, you crazy. Get the fuck out of here. This little girl was in her bliss with her mouth wide open. She was just, it had the cap on it and everything. They took it out of her mouth.
So, do you think all of this, this whole thing with his downfall is self-inflicted?
Hell fucking yeah. Corey just feel like that because he don't know no kids. He never met his, he don't know his children. So he don't know.
Yeah, he got children, but he
don't fuck with him, so he don't know babies cry
right
when you take stuff out their mouth.
And why would he be looking at a 5-year-old baby? Because that's a baby.
Right.
In that manner or in that way. To try to come with a...
It was all unreal for him because he had never been around kids, even though he got them. He don't fuck with his kids, so he never seen shit like that.
Then a man picked her up and started shaking her on his knee, and she was like, I said, that's a whore. That's a little whore. It's just Cory Holcomb crazy. I almost want to go back and ask about that little girl and do a documentary on her life. So one day I can show I know what I'm talking about. But in this society, I'm a bad guy.
As Yamanika pointed out, there was no joke structure there. No.
Yeah, it's definitely in this society. But if you was in like under Sharia law or something, you'd be good. He'd be good.
Yeah, we're in the United States.
If he was in Afghanistan, I think you can do. Yeah, that's
don't.
As Yamanika pointed out, there was no joke structure there. No punchline. No clever twist. She zeroed in on something deeper. Why is your mind going there in the first place? Why are you staring at a young individual long enough to build a bit around it? And her larger argument wasn't just about that one clip. It was about a pattern. She framed Corey as someone who has built her career on degradation, especially towards women, and who now seems shocked that the culture is pushing back.
What do you think about that one? Oh boy.
That was cringy. Why are you staring that hard at a 5-year-old girl? To even notice it enough to even have a bit.
He said a 5-year-old girl. You know, he from the land too.
What land, son?
Bulgaria.
Here's why.
That's extreme.
Here's why I come on here and I say some of the things that I say, right? Because what's dangerous about what he's doing, aside from the fact that obviously he is sexualizing a 5-year-old child, whether it is a little girl or a little boy, he is sexualizing a child. Not to mention the fact that we just watched a clip where he's already justifying at 14 years old that the child is ready to be a woman and a mother and all this other stuff. So that means 9 years from now, the little girl got to worry about him. But it sounds like she got to worry about him today at 5 years old. It's the way in which some of these guys are predators. And they immediately try to blame the victim of their predatorization, right? So you're looking at this little girl, and the way none of this stuff would have even come to my mind when I saw a 5-year-old, it's crazy, right? The way that came to your mind, and then you decided to go ahead and do some type of research, I guess. Then you're going to present this as some type of TED Talk, as if there is some type of urgency that we need to address little 5-year-old girls drinking Welch's grape juice, and first of all, never mind the fact that probably the man that picked her up was a father. Okay, you're sexualizing this little girl, and it's because she is a whore. It's because she's ready to suck dick. She ready to fucking suck and luck. And now you want to do a documentary on this little girl to find out so that you can prove that you're right. If you took this amount of energy and forethought...
She's smoking.
She's smoking. She's smoking. She's smoking his boots.
Yeah. She's smoking. That's a deep thought to think about. Like, I always thought it was weird. I think I said on some of our other videos, when he said it, I did feel like, where's your mind going? What are you thinking? But for her to break down the mentality of, I'll say, an abuser, but when she's talking about older men who do sexualize young people, to sort of put the responsibility on the victim,
right?
I ain't no psychiatrist. I think that it sounds pretty accurate.
No, she dropped it
because then it makes it okay. Let's say, for instance, were you to act on these thoughts We ain't gonna call them jokes. We ain't gonna call them whatever.
Right, because it wasn't a joke.
We don't know if it was a joke or not. We definitely know it was a thought. All right. So let's say you acted on these thoughts. It makes it easier if she's the. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
She's already
it's presented.
He's already dehumanized and sexualized the young person. So yeah, that's some deep shit. Go ahead, Yamanika.
And also when he said the statement that he makes, like you said, it wasn't in like a humorous way. I don't know if he was trying to be funny or not.
No, that's his style.
You can hear a pen drop in there though. Nobody laughed. Nobody responded. Like,
you went too far.
Yeah, it was just quiet. Yeah, just like, yo, God.
Yeah, you should have ran that by somebody. You should have done that open.
Nah, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. Keep that thought to yourself, man.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you should.
Yeah.
What kind of thoughts are you having? You should check yourself out if you have a thought like that.
Right.
But, I mean.
It's Corey.
It's Corey. No holds barred comedy. From that Patrice O'Neal school of thought. Like I told you, that's another thing. If he a Patrice disciple, Patrice preaches, speak the truth. I feel Corey was saying in joke form what he feel is the truth.
Speaking his truth. That's his truth.
I think he really believes that. But he was trying to be humorous with it. But in his mind, he really believed that.
Well, who are we to judge then?
No, we definitely somebody to judge. That's exactly what we do around
here. You can prove that you're right. If you took this amount of energy and forethought and put it into your act, nigga, you might be funny.
Ouch.
Damn.
Her criticism wasn't just moral outrage, it was professional. She laid out Corey's resume. Black Jesus, Wild and Out, action roles, opportunity.
The Watermelon Heist.
Most comics would kill for. Decades in the game. And her central question was brutal. If you've had all those opportunities and you're still here 30 plus years later recycling the same stinky pussy jokes, is that the industry's fault? Or is it you?
I mean, he's giving us a dissertation. He wants to do a documentary on a 5-year-old that he ran into that was drinking Welch's juice. Not a documentary on the state of black men in this current administration. Not any comedy that's talking about anything that's happened with this current administration. Not any comedy that's talking about what it's like to be a black man at his current age and time in a world that's slowly but surely leaving him behind because he refuses to get on board with the times. You're putting your hands on women. Everything out of your mouth is disparaging. And then put the video up of him with the Anton Daniels nigga. How long can y'all pull that up? Right. So you're available to talk.
When Anton styled on him.
And you'll meet me out back, man. Slap me in the
5-year-old girls and be disrespectful to them. Never mind the fact you're not going to tell us who this little girl is because I almost know that if you was close to the little girl like that, you know her father and you know her father would come for you, right? So now it's this phantom little black girl he done run into out of nowhere, right? But you're sitting there with a nigga telling you that you got a figurative dick in your mouth and you're gonna sit there and run back and forth with him, but never once out of all the shit that the nigga said to you did you get to the point where you put your hands on him. But now we gotta believe that whatever this woman said that you mushed up, you saying you mushed her, you didn't punch her, we gotta believe that what she was saying was so atrocious that you couldn't prevent putting your hands on her, but a nigga sat right 2 feet 2 inches away from you, told you was sucking the dick of all black America, and you just went
twice. He said, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Was screaming match you and Carl Winslow. Could you get the video?
Carl Winslow.
She called Anton Carl Winslow?
Yeah, don't diss Anton.
Nah, man, that Anton cool.
Yeah, we fucks with Anton a little bit, not too much.
Yeah,
you can't trust nobody
not no more.
Later, the Christina Payne incident.
That's your girl, son.
The footage shows Corey leaving an
a long time ago, long.
Turning back and putting hands on her. Debate the context all you want. Yamanika's stance was simple. If you talk for a living and words are your weapon, why did you escalate to hands? Especially when we've all seen him sit face to face with Anton Daniels being called someone who sucks the D of Black America.
Because, you know, niggas, when they go back to tell a story about how they fought somebody, it's always, oh, I told the nigga this, I told the nigga that. And it was like, really? Because we all watch you, nigga, tell him nothing. Both of y'all was sitting there circling around like two little fat play school buddies talking about y'all about to fight.
No, what Corey said was Anton never asked him or invited him out back. He said he never stood up over top of him.
He said he never stood up over top.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said it was all AI. That was all made up. That's the internet is trolling it.
If I remember correctly, once he stood up, Corey sat down.
Yeah. Right. And then told Darlene, don't get in between two men when they...
No, that was before. That's when he was approaching him. But when Anton jumped up, now he could have been bluffing, who knows? But when he jumped up and said, we go out back right now.
Yeah.
Corey picked the mic back up or something like that.
He did.
He made a gesture.
He never put it down.
He never went anywhere near the direction of outside. Let's say that. Not even for a second. And when Christina man ran up on your ass, all you did was hold that hoodie.
Hold the hoodie.
We saw shit out that hoodie, nigga.
Eat it. Godfrey, we are talking about Cory Holcomb because Cory Holcomb is in the news. Unfortunately for him, he's not in the news because of his stand-up, right? He's in the news because of things that he has said out of his own mouth. Over here, right? We are here to give commentary about what's happening, right? We've talked about Sexy Red, Nicki Minaj. We're out here talking, so he's a part of that zeitgeist, right? Of us talking about shit. Now, because the things that he's talking about are very few people are on board unless they are a pedo. Very few people are on board with anything that he is saying, right? So I am allowed to come on here. I don't, and voice my opinion about somebody who, number one, has publicly said wild shit about me.
Really?
Yes, number one. Number two is not a great person. And number three is currently in the news. Again, not for a stand-up, for putting his hands on people and then having these damn back and forths, okay? So let's be very, very clear about that. Don't ever come right in there and talking about, Cory Holcomb needs no fucking grace. And that's not no mush, that's a punch.
That's a punch. But also...
Son swung on him twice.
Yeah, dude's going... Yeah, he trying to... Son,
yeah,
and if you notice during this interview, Godfrey is not saying a lot.
No, he's letting him go.
Yeah, this is his podcast.
He can definitely pile on. He got a bunch of issues.
No doubt. And on top of that, he has a personal relationship with Corey.
Right, but Godfrey strikes... I've met Godfrey once or twice. He strikes me as an honorable dude.
Oh, yeah, stand-up guy. From what we can see. I mean, we don't know him personally.
Right, so it's... And for the most part, an honorable dude is not going to just shit on... Even if it was an ex-friend.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like, whatever. Because even when Corey was coming at him, he responded, but he didn't go in like he could. He did his voice a little bit, and he kind of laughed it off. But for real, Godfrey got every right to be tearing Corey up every episode.
Absolutely.
You know if he wanted went in on him. And they were supposed to be friends.
Right.
For a long time.
Nothing honorable about that.
Yeah, nothing honorable about that. Calling him all kind of Backdoria and all this other crazy stuff.
One brother that swung, and I'm proud of that brother, and the rest of them niggas sitting around there looking like they had a damn carnival.
They say Corey.
Swung was a security guard at the club.
Okay.
Her argument was consistency. If you can handle verbal disrespect from a man inches away from you without swinging, then don't tell us you had to put hands on a woman. And here's where it gets interesting. Godfrey didn't say much, and that silence wasn't accidental. Godfrey and Corey have history. Corey has publicly called him gay on multiple episodes. There's tension there. So you could feel Godfrey choosing his words carefully, almost strategically, because Corey is known to respond. And when he responds, he doesn't tiptoe. Akeem Woods, meanwhile, backed Yamanika. He wasn't as fiery, but he reinforced the core theme. This isn't a one-off moment. This is a familiar pattern. Now here's the deeper layer that makes this conversation more than just gossip. Yamanika herself is controversial. She has burned bridges. She has gone off on people. She's been accused of being difficult.
I can tell.